around 5 years of experience in SAP C4C. I worked in both SAP Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, and have little bit of knowledge in marketing and ECC system and those kind of systems as well. Apart from that, technically I'm working for around 4 hours in SAP C4C. So initially, when I stepped into the C4C, you need to get a good knowledge about the system architecture and system flow. First, main thing is you need to have like a small functional knowledge as well to get into technical. So I was doing that, and uh, for the first 1 year, like they didn't allot me any technical things, and after that, I was working in technical side as well. So this is about me, and I have worked around like 3 to 4 implementation projects on all the functional and technical parts, and like moving transport and those kind of things. Also, I have worked, and uh, yeah, that's about me. And you can explain me about your background and how many years of experience you have, what kind of technical perspectives you have worked on. So those kind of things you can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I'm Tanuja. I'm working as an associate like in a company that is SAP C4C, so
Hmm.
technical consultant. So just
Okay.
I just want to know, like I am into a project, but I have poor knowledge on coding and programming, so that is the reason um, I
Okay.
want to
No
take.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So how many years of experience you have? You're a fresher or
No, I'm an associate. Yeah. I just have 4 months of experience. That's it.
4 months experience? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just now you have stepped into the corporate world.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
actually, no, so yeah, I have the no total years of it for 1 or 4.5 years. I have the total experience, the relevant experience in the C4C. I have the 2.5. So currently, I'm
Mm,
working as the C4C functional consultant. So to my
mm,
take my career next level. So I want to learn in the technical part also, because technical I'm not even enter in like even the single basic like the BODL or something. So I'm not even
mhm,
getting talented in this part. So I want to
okay.
learn it, technical also.
Mhm, cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm, then we'll start with the demo. For right now, for this demo, I'll just explain you about what is C4C and what are the things are there, and basic architecture, and how you will create a solution. And I'll just show you around what how SDK will look like, and what UI will look like, and those kind of things I'll explain in this demo. So let us step into the so in for like we are starting with the technical perspective. Okay, so that's why I'm directly stepping into the cloud application studio. But when the yeah, Sana, hello, nothing, right? Okay. So that's why I'm directly stepping into the cloud application studio. So when we enter into the course plan, obviously you need to know something about functional parts. Then only you will understand the whole scenarios, what kind of things you're going to develop, and how it is going to look into the UI and those kind of things. This is just for an overall high level understanding for you what you're going to learn, and how the cloud application studio is going to help you to grow in your career as a technical consultant. So I'll tell you, like the scope for SAP C4C technical consultant is very huge right now, because a lot of companies is getting projects in SAP Cloud for customers, because SAP is progressively developing and introducing new things, and lot of new features are there. They are introducing into the SAP C4C. So the main thing to use C4C is like it is compatible with lot of external systems, like you can easily connect with Outlook and ECC systems, and data migrations will be easier with the data workbench. CB, I think you know you are working in functional, right? Then you know about the data
Yes,
workbench.
functional part.
Oh, yeah, how it is easy to data migrate the data, and a lot of advantages are there in C4C. Likewise, I think for my understanding and for my knowledge, for the next 5 years, C4C is going to be in boom. So I think you guys are learning technical. It's going to be easier for you guys to grow in your career. And yeah, yeah, Tanuja, something.
Sorry.
Okay, no issues. I thought you were saying something. Okay. Like technical, talking about the technical and coding parts, you just want to know the basics. Like if you guys have definitely known about any of the programming language. To work in SAP Cloud for Customers, you just need to know about some scripting parts. That's it. Even if you don't know about like JavaScript or any of the scripting languages, it's not an issue, because uh, for me, like I am also not that much good in programming language before, when I started when I stepped into the uh, corporate world. So learning ABSL and developing in SDK like SAP C4C is the easiest part in my career, because yeah, it all the things, it will be there already predefined, and you just need to know how what it does and how to access that codings and function already like standard functions and standard workflows and those kind of things. You just need to know what is what and how to access that, and a little bit of logical thinking. That's it, and you're good to go with the SAP C4C. The main thing is you just need to explore more by yourself. Even I can't tell you like the 1 to 100 percentage. I'll just tell you like how to access this and how to access that, and how you can you code using those kind of things. So that kind of knowledge I can give you, and I can give you some practice things moving forward, and you can work upon yourself. And if you have any doubts, or if you're stuck at some point, you can reach me out at any time. I'll just I'll just help you out on that. Okay. First, we'll know the SAP Cloud Application Studio for the SAP Cloud solution enables SAP partners, resellers, and customers to adapt and enhance the solution capabilities of the
Jay,
SAP Cloud
sorry
solution.
to interrupt, Jay. Did you share
Yeah.
screen, Jay? Because we are not able to see any
Oh,
screen. Yeah.
sorry.
No
I'm
problem.
not sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, Jay, we can see your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the SAP, what is SAP Cloud Application Studio? The SAP Cloud Application Studio for the SAP Cloud solution enables SAP partners, resellers, and customers to adapt and enhance the solution capabilities of the SAP Cloud solution. It's like SAP Cloud Application Studio is nothing but the like software that is used
Jay,
to develop.
Jay, sorry to interrupt. Actually, we have a new person, Shiv Prasad, in the call as well. Okay. He is basically a fresher and wanted to go for
Okay,
C4C technical. Shiv Prasad, if you
okay.
don't mind, can you please introduce yourself once?
Yes, ma'am. Myself, Sir
Hi, sir.
Prasad. I have completed my graduation BTech from Vikyan University in the year 2021. I have attended
Okay.
a SAV basis course ma'am, in 6 months.
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
I have attended SAP basis, ma'am. SAP
SAP
basis.
basis. Okay, okay.
Basis. In
Okay,
6 months
okay,
duration. Basically, I am
okay,
from
okay,
Andhra Pradesh.
okay. Good.
That's all about me.
Okay. I am Jay, and I'll be taking the training for for the SAP C4C technical, and I have around 5 years of experience in SAP C4C sales and service. So we'll catch up
Okay.
on the coming upcoming classes.
Okay. Sure,
Okay,
sir.
I'm just starting to explain what is giving you a overall view about what is SDK and what you're going to learn into SAP technical parts. So I'm just starting, so you haven't missed anything. Okay, I'll just start.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, like I said, the SAP Cloud Application Studio is
చెప్పు.
like enables. Hello,
Sorry.
Shiva, can you mute your? Like it will allow partners, resellers, and customers to adapt and enhance the solution capabilities of the SAP Cloud solution. The thing is like the SAP Cloud, like SAP Service Cloud or Sales Cloud or anything. The SAP system will be provided. Suppose if you are working in a company, okay, for example, you can take Infosys getting one SAP C4C project, and they are going to implement that solution. First they will go to SAP and request for SAP C4C system, that is a service cloud system. So that is like SAP partners is like SAP partnered companies, and resellers is like a service based companies, like they will buy SAP, they will buy their product from the SAP. So they are the resellers, and customers is like Infosys will get the C4C system, and they will modify the C4C system according to the customers, like the customer represents to the end users. Suppose if I'm doing a business, I'm doing a manufacturing, iron manufacturing business, okay. So I want my all the data and customers and what are all the procurements, everything stored in a single system, and I want the opportunity, sales, and all details into a single system. So I'm a potential customer to the resellers. Resellers is like the in my case, what I example, Infosys is the reseller. So they will buy product from the SAP, and they will customize the C4C system according to the customer's needs, and they will provide the solution. So this is what this point is about. All the partners, SAP partners, resellers, and customers can adapt the SAP C4C system, and they can work upon the solution. That is what this point is about. And the second thing is the development tools provided are present in an integrated development environment. That is IDE. IDE is nothing but the SAP Cloud. This is what they will call as IDE. Okay, this is what SDK, or what you can say is this is the name called SDK. Okay, and using the studio, you can develop, deploy, and test specific add-on functionality using this SAP SDK, like C4C SDK. You can develop the things that you want, uh, but according to the requirements of the business, and you can just see the changes in the UI screen. Okay. Furthermore, you can create and integrate new business content, services, and user interfaces to provide complete micro vertical business solution. It's like you can just create some new developments and integrate some other systems data into our C4C system, and do and manipulate the data of some other systems details, and user interface also you can provide. Like you can create your own user interface, like, according to the business need. Okay, in the upcoming classes I'll tell you with an example. Okay, as of now you can just understand that you can just modify the whole screen. Like this is what one system is about. Okay, this is how the SAP C4C system will look like. And if you want to, these are all standard standard double work centers. They will say like they will call it as work centers. And if you take this report screen, so you'll get this report screen. According to this, what all the reports are available, those kind of details you will get here. And this like the same thing, the business is coming to you, and they are saying, I want the same screen like this, and in the name of some other things, and I also want this report screen, and I want some other functionalities to be made differently based upon this screen. So what you will do, you will go and develop a same screen like the same screen, and you will include the additional functionalities that the business is requesting with you, and you will develop on top of this SAP C4C, okay, C4C system. That is what this point is about. And system environment. So you guys have stepped into the uh, corporate world now, right? So there will be like or in you can take any of the languages or any of the systems, okay. You will always be getting a development system and quality system, and finally the production system. You guys know the difference between these systems and why these systems are used for? Anyone?
Yes, I can. So for the no development, no the what are the things we are going to customize in the standard screen or the no customized screen, so that we can use in the development tenant. So after that we can for the development we can test in that no testing tenant. Then we can, if everything is fine, then we can move to the production for the to use the end users. So what?
Yeah, that is what correct. So, the development system is used for the developments, okay, the developments that you are doing for business needs. Okay. All the developments, new developments that you're going to do is you have to do it only in development system, okay. And the quality system is for uh, should be the exact replica of the production tenant, okay. Why? Because if you are getting, suppose if you are developing some new developments, and you have transport is nothing but moving your changes from development system to quality system, and quality system to production system. So this is what you called as a transport, okay. So don't get confused when I use the term transport, okay. So why the quality system should be the exact replica of the production tenant is because when you move the changes, that is transport to development to quality and quality to production, you are getting some bug, okay. uh, we will do the testing before moving to the development to quality, okay. But as a developers we will have a certain set of perspectives, okay. But according to business they might use our development like in many ways that we can't think of, okay. Suppose if we have missed any of the scenarios that business is going to be using, they are going to tell that it is not working, like that they will tell. So what we can do is we can just replicate we can't just go and try some new things in the production live system, okay. So that is what the quality system is for. If the business is saying something is not working, and these things are not working as expected, we will come directly to the quality system, and we will try to do the exact same thing what user is trying to do in the quality system. So in that way we will find out what's wrong in our logic and what's wrong in what we have developed, and we will rectify it in development system. And we will try to transport the same changes that we have done for the bug that they have created, and we will just move it to the production system, like development to quality and quality to production. So so the issue will be solved, and the user business will be using the same production system. They will not have the end users will not have the access for the quality system and development system. Us as a developers and testing team will have the access to the quality system, and us as a developers we will always have the access to all the three systems, okay. So that we can find out what's wrong, and we, everything that is present in the system we can run it smoothly, okay. Production is nothing but the live system. Always keep one thing, the transportation flow will be like transportation flow, that is moving changes from one system to another. So this is what transportation flow. It should go from dev to quality and from quality to production. This is the flow. Okay, you should not like mess up this flow because it will cause data inconsistencies. Okay, suppose if you are doing some changes in development, and if you are moving directly to production, it is going to cause you some data loss in quality, and if something happens in production system, there will not be any data for you to test in the quality system. So you should not like uh, mess mess with this direction flow. Okay, and that is what I have here. uh, the next thing I want to tell you is what is test tenant, that I have told you. Development tenant, like I said, you develop your customer specific solution on your development tenant in your own company or organization. On this tenant you can develop solution for different customers. Okay, the finalized solution is then downloaded from your development tenant and uploaded and activated the customer's production tenant. So this is what development tenant is about. Important points that you need to note is always move patch from one tenant to another tenant. To do the development activity, you need to create a business role with the PDA development work center views enabled. So this is like while stepping into the SDK development parts, I'll explain you this point. As of now, you should have the understanding like you need a separate business role in C4C system, in C4C system to do the development activities in the SDK. Okay. As of now, have this point in your mind, and there is no confusion in this. This is like just a business role. Like you guys are using Amazon, right? So there will be you guys are end customers. Okay, so when you create your own account, you will have a business role in the Amazon while using the Amazon, like customer business role. Suppose the guys that are working in Amazon app, okay, the app developers or site developers, they will have the admin role. So you guys, both of us that are using, I have different roles, right? That is what this business role is about. If you want to develop something, you need to create a separate business role. If you want to be end customer, there will be a different role for the end customers as well. Okay, you don't want to have both the PDA development role and the functional admin role both assigned for a single business user, because you can't use the adaptation in UI. So if you are getting like using PDA role, and that is development business role, and functional admin role, as a functional consultant you will have a functional admin role. So if you have both the roles for a single business user, the adaptation will not be shown in the UI. So that is what the issue will come. So you should definitely avoid this. You should have separate business user for PDA developments and separate business rules for functional consultants. Okay, and the next thing is the solution types. Solution types is like when you create a new solution, this is what SDK is about. And if you are going to create a solution, uh, there will be this is the solution type. Okay, you can create a two types of solution. One is customer specific solution and another one is solution template. Okay, always you should choose customer specific solution, because this is the solution that is used to transport from one system to another. And this is in this using the solution template, the solution template is basically used for like suppose if SDK, if SAP is trying to develop some new functionalities according to your business need. Okay, it's going to be used for across all the uh, companies, and this process, suppose for example you can take like I am a business owner. Okay, and you are a end user. I'm a business owner and you are a developer. So if I'm asking one requirement to you, like this requirement can be used for many business outside the world. Okay, so the if that is what they are going to implement means we will have a limited access, like certain things we cannot develop in C4C. Okay, so in that case we will reach SAP, and SAP will tell, okay, we from your side you can't do anything, and we will try to develop that from our side, because the backend is totally running upon ABAP. Okay, C4C system is backend is totally upon ABAP. So they will develop that code in ABAP, and they will modify, they will turn that into SAP ABSL and those kind of things, and they will try to run it as in the SAP ABSL, and they will introduce that new solution to the C4C system. To for us as requested, they will introduce us into the solution that we are going to request. So while transporting that changes to our C4C system, they will use this solution template. So that is what the solution template is about. uh, for example, if we create a solution template, we can just give our developments to some other to some other projects that they are going, that they also want, if they want to implement the same set of solution to their projects, we can just provide them with this solution template. Create our solution as a solution template, and we can just provide the patch to them. So they will incorporate the changes, and they will use the solution to their needs. But uh, there are some limitations as well using the solution template. I'll tell you in the upcoming classes. Okay, because if we take that, it will go into the long period of time. That's why I'm not telling just now. No, like when you create a new solution in SAP C4C, you have two different options. One is customer specific solution, and another one is solution template. Okay, and coming to the system architecture, you have three different layers in the architecture. One is the presentation layer. Presentation layer is nothing but the UI interface. Here you can see, yeah. So this is what the presentation layer is about. This whole UI is called uh, the presentation layer. Okay, and the application layer is the business logic. What kind of things that you're doing here in the solution is what it is called the application layer. The things that you're doing, this is called BO. Okay, XBO. This is for enhancing the ticket screens. And if you scroll down, this is one ABSL file that I have created, for example. This is the logic that I have written for some requirements that I'm working on. So if you see here, this is what the logic is about. All these things will come under the application layer. Okay, and the persistence layer, nothing but the database and the search index. Here in a SAP C4C, you cannot access the database because that is associated with the SAP. So we don't have the uh, access, or we don't have the possibility to practically see the database. We can just use the query option to see what are the things that are available, and those kind of things we can do. Okay, this is what the architecture is about. And the languages we are using are while stepping into SDK, you will learn ABSL scripting language. Uh, Before that, you will learn about BODL, and the third thing is Ruby scripting. It's like for if you heard of if you are a functional consultant, and if you are working upon C4C adaptation, you will heard of UI rules. So what are the things that you can do using the UI rules? You can just use using the Ruby scripting. That is for in SDK. That is why Ruby scripting is used for. ABSL scripting language is nothing but the language that you're using here in the script files. We will call this as script files, and this XBO is called these things are called the BODL. That the data elements and all the data types that you're using here in this XBO or BO, XBO or BO, you will call it as BODL. And the language that you are using in the event modify scripting. I'll tell you what all these everything. Just have a overall understanding what is what, like that. This is what is called ABSL scripting language. This dot is a sales or unit dot, this dot service support team. So these kind of things is called the ABSL scripting. And Ruby scripting is like the UI rules, replacing the UI rules in the SDK part. So those kind of things you can do using the Ruby scripting, okay, in SDK. So I think our time is up, and if you have any doubts, you can call me. You can ask now, and I'll tell you. I'll try to answer it now. And if everything is okay from next week onwards, we can start the actual classes. And you can tell me what kind of learning that you are expecting right now, and according to that, I'll prepare myself how I can teach you guys. And I I just like I have learned this ABSL and those kind of things on my own. Okay, so I know what kind of troubles you will get into, and what how I can teach you, like because SDK technical is like two parts. Okay, there are a lot of functionalities that you can use, and there is also the coding part. Two things are there, because if you learn the functionalities, you will stuck with the coding part, and if you learn the coding, you will stuck with the functionalities. So you all need to focus on the focus on both of these things. I'll explain you, and I'll give you a lot of examples that you can work on, and everything. I'll try my best. And meanwhile, I want to know how you want to teach, how you want me to teach. Okay, that will be useful for me. If you have any doubts, you can ask, and you can also tell me.
Yeah, Jay, if a person is having no knowledge on a
Mm,
programming, like kind of
mm,
coding, is it
mm.
difficult to learn ABSL?
No, it's
The
really
kind,
easy. It will give you everything. Okay, I'll tell you, there are a lot of shortcuts, and the answer is within SDK itself. So moving
yeah.
forward, this is the easiest language that you will learn in your career. If you
Okay.
gain confidence in this language, it will be really easy for you guys to learn some other language, and you will get easily. So don't be
Mm,
afraid on those topics.
yeah.
I'll train you.
At present, like I am working with SDK. Like I just know some
Yeah.
of the functionalities. That's it and all.
Okay.
So I'm just stuck with the coding. I just want to learn the scripting and all.
hmm Okay, no issues.
Hmm.
We'll learn it. Yeah. So what are the things that you have working on right now, Tanuj? Any small things, or any developments that you
Yeah,
have done?
just I have like just know like creating fields and all, and the
Uh-huh.
data binding. Just the
Okay.
functionalities which you have told, other than the coding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know only some of the
Okay.
functionalities, not all
Okay.
even. Yeah.
Then it's fine. Yeah. We'll train. Shibi, you have anything? And Shiva?
Yes. So for my side now, so I want to learn the from the starting to ending in the SDK ports within all the
Mm-hmm.
scripting language, BODL, EBS, and other Rubies. So
Mm-hmm.
these things, we need to know end to end is each other fundamental. What are the fundamentals in this scripting language having? So how it's work? Then what are the things we how we can run? What logic we are going to use on different the needed source. So what
Mm-hmm.
are the possibilities? So these things and all I want to know. But on the function side, there
Okay.
is no issues or something. So
Okay.
yeah, completely focus on the only in the technical.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you, Shiva? Shiva, you there? Okay. No issues. Sana, I think it's over. If everyone is okay, we can start from next. Sana, are you there? Uh, one second.
So currently you are working with some other organization or only conducting the
Yeah, yeah.
trainings?
No, no, I'm
Okay,
working.
okay,
I'm just taking this like I know like how I struggled and lot of things are there. So I just take up
Mhm.
took this training things, and it
Okay.
will
You are
also be a
basically
good
from?
learning for me as well. I'm from Bangalore.
Okay, all right, all right.
My native is like
Uh,
Uh-huh.
Coimbatore. I'm working in Bangalore.
Oh my God. Okay, I think basically you are in Tamil.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Tanuja, you were saying something.
yeah, actually, like I just have a small concern. Like, how much time will it take to learn ABSL?
See, it's like you will get it very easily because if you do, have you worked upon any scripting before?
No,
No, right?
I have
So
zero knowledge on scripting and all.
no issues because initially when I started my career in C4C, okay. So
Hmm.
when I got into C4C, I was also this much afraid and I don't know that much about the scripting things and all. So when I stepped into it, it's like very easy for you. All these things are inbuilt and the SDK is really user friendly and it will give
Yeah,
you one second and it will give
yeah,
you lot of uh, uh, predefined fields and everything. You don't need you don't need to search for anything in the uh, SDK. It will give you the auto things and all, so it will be easy for you guys to catch up and learn. Okay, so no, don't
yeah.
worry about that. It will be piece of cake
Okay.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, if I think Sana is muted and she is away. If you guys don't have any questions or anything, we can just wind it up. We'll just you guys can give your thoughts to Sana, and if everyone is okay, we can just start with next week. You guys want Saturday and Sunday classes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is
It
fine.
is like
Um,
yeah, it's like 30 to 35 hours class, around
Okay.
6 or 7 weeks.
no, is
And
that
if you
enough
guys
to complete the entire
see,
things?
if you learn for 3 months also, it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will just cover up all this. I'll prepare like one course content, and if you guys want some other things to be included into the course content, you can it's always welcomed by me, so that you guys will have that knowledge. And if your project demands something that is not included in the course content, you can also tell me. I'll just tell you the overall high level architecture about that, and we can just work upon some examples so that you can learn those things as well. But in my course content itself, I'll cover up almost all the functionalities, almost like all the functionalities. I'll try to cover it, and I think uh, you guys need to put effort on by yourself. Then only you will get to know how the system works. Only by training you can't just grasp all the things that are there in SAP C4C. And you need to grasp like work upon lot of things. I'll give you once you got familiar with 50 percentage of this training, I'll try to give you lot of online things that are blogs and one video series or something like that, so that you can learn from that and you can just work on your skills to upgrade yourself, so that if you do that around 6 to 7 weeks, you will be like masters in C4C.
Okay.
Okay,
Even
great.
though right till now I haven't worked on like one or two things, it is there, but in real time experience I'm saying, real time business needs, I also haven't worked on one or two things. but it's really rare those kind of things will come. Okay, but if you need to know what is what and how you can create that, and those kind of things, for those kind of knowledge you need to have it. So for that you have to see lot of blogs, and you need to try it by yourself by taking your own examples and those kind of things. If you do, it's yeah, I think it's fine. 6 to 7 weeks, it's fine. You can just learn everything. Yeah. Okay. If nothing is
Okay,
there,
that's
we
cool.
can just stop. Yeah.
Okay, actually, so basically, I'm also from the Tamil in Tamil Nadu.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so
Tanuja, what
we
about
can.
you? You hello,
Sorry,
Tanuja.
Jay. Yeah, yeah.
Are you
Tell
are
me.
you from? You're from?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Currently working